Hello to all my wonderful people out there. Welcome to today's delectable episode of Time Out with Funmi Akingabde. I'm your one and only bedroom instructor. This is the only show that tells you all the reality you need to hear and know about sex, sexuality, and everything in between to wonderful, mature couple out there. I am your host, Funmi Akingabde, and I guarantee you that you're going to have a marvelous time. We're going to have a marvelous time together. So on today's episode, today's show, I'm going to be answering some questions. But this is not a show that you enjoy alone. I think I need you to bring your spouse around. Sit with your spouse and, brainstorm together why we'll talk about this question and we handle them with a mature heart. So relax, enjoy this beautiful piece and the entire juicy gist. So I need us to know that questions do come and we want to have answers to them. Call in to the number scroll below or to the email, send your questions, or even to my WhatsApp group, or to the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just send your questions, send your comments to you. And this is another one. I need us to know that we will always answer your question. Why should sex be taught? Why should sex be taught? When couples don't know what to do, you need to be taught. Why should sex is an instinct. Why can't we just have it? No. A lot of us have had blunders. I've done blunders, all because we don't know. And because we don't ask questions. Now, there's one question here that our couple has asked me, specifically a wife. He said, I love my husband. I love everything about him. In fact, I want to have sex with my husband, but sex is painful. Very, very painful. What do I do? How do I handle this pain? This pain is unbearable. It makes me to run away from my husband. What do I do? Now, I'm going to tell you some things that make sex painful. First, we're going to start from the physiological aspect. Now, when you have a faulty mindset about sex, which may be due to reasons that due to situations when you were younger, or things you've heard, maybe you were raped when you were younger, it's going to affect your psychic. When you are married, there's the possibility of the thought affecting you, and you may not release yourself. It will automatically make sex painful because the heart of the matter is a matter of the heart. Your psychic is knitted closely to your physical body. So what you think affects your body, not your body affecting your thoughts. Your thoughts affect your body. So maybe you've been raped. You saw somebody being raped. You witnessed a raped situation. Or over the years, you've seen one or two issues of sexual abuses. And it has been on your heart, your mind, your mindset. When you get married, it's just a matter of carryover. You carry it over. You carry it over there. And it will affect your sex life. And you will be experiencing pain. Physically, you are good. But it is the psychological effect. We call it a psychosomatic problem. A problem of the mind affecting the body. So this will make sex automatically painful. So the remedy there is you have to let go of those thoughts. These are one of the major reasons many wonderful wives have issue with pain during sex. That's number one. Number two, emotionally. If you are the one that you have a mindset that this is what I want sex to be like, and you have a husband who doesn't see it that way, sex will just be automatically painful because still it's a psychosomatic thing, a problem of the mind, of the thought affecting the body. In this scenario, what you need to do, sit your husband down, dialogue. Let's reason together. Let's take thoughts together. Bring yours on the table. I bring mine on the table. How do we read a compromising line here? It's very important. Now, when we go to the physical, why is sex painful? Physically, one of the reasons why sex is painful is because most of the time, women are not ready. Wives are not ready. The husband is ready. And it's the makeup. It's the makeup. It's our makeup. I tell husbands, what attracts you sexually is not what attracts your wife sexually. When it comes to sex, when man sees the naked body of their spouse, naked breasts, naked buttocks, they instinctively are ready for sex because that's the way they are their makeup, that's the way they are wired. They are just ready for sex, regardless of how that person who is looking beautiful, who is looking seductively, is beside of what she is in her inside. Maybe that body you're looking at is tired. That body you're looking at is ready to hit the bed. That body you're looking at is going through some catalog of things in her emotion. But all you see is a physical body, also beautiful body. It's a well-set breast. It's a good nipple. It's a good back place, The box, you're looking at the physical. And because you're looking at the physical, you're readily enticed. You're readily ready because that is your makeup. Now, to bring that body to the same line, to align that body to the same state you were sexually, you must bring her out of whatever she is. I keep on telling husband, women, your wives, they are serial emotional bus stops. When you want to have a good, loving sex with your wife, do not just look at her physically. Have sex with her emotionally first. Let it be an emotion thing. First, talk her out of whatever state she is. Talk her out. Talk nicely, kindly, beautifully. Celebrate her. Express good things to her. You're looking good. You're looking nice. Maybe she's still not giving you face. Oh, you are the best. If I come again, I'm going to marry you. You look astonished. You look awesome. Oh, I love your hair too. Was it the one we decided to do that you eventually went for? Speak kind words, tender word, emotional word. When you speak into her emotion, she lets go her guards. She let go her guards. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. She's relaxed. The tension, the hold is breaking off her. Her emotion, when you address her emotion adequately, mark my words, when you address her emotion adequately, then you rub her back, maybe you give her a massage, a feet massage, a shoulder massage, something that will relax her. You are actually indirectly, giving a foreplay. Because foreplay comes in diverse means, in diverse form. You are actually doing a foreplay unknown to you. You are ready. Maybe you have an erection already. You are mounted up. All you need to go is just go back. You just want the penis to go to a vagina and you just hit the thing and keep going. And the person you want to go and hit and keep going is not even here. Hello, she's not there. So talk her emotionally, talk to her, talk to her emotion, talk to her emotion, talk to her emotion. By the time you're doing that, she's not only emotionally relaxed because it's a psychosomatic thing. Her emotion is affecting her body. Then she'll be relaxed. The clitoris is ready to enjoy the whole thing. The vagina is released. In fact, there's an organ in the vagina called Bartholysis. Start releasing juice that will be making the vagina moist. So the vagina is ready for you. But when you do not do all those ones, you just see her. Hey, good. You just call her like. In Africa, Mama Bageli, just come here. You just draw her to the bed and you just open her up as if you're opening up the computer. Data in, data out. The woman will just lie down there like a corpse. And she will like, are you done? When you're done, let me know so that I can stand up and go and have a bath. Then you wonder, with what I'm going through, you mean she doesn't know that. She doesn't feel it because you skip foreplay. And I said, foreplay comes in various forms. But when you talk her out of her emotion, talk her out of her weak body, talk her out, talk into every woman is ready to sexually satisfy her husband if the husband knows how to play the game rightly. So when you talk her out of those, by the time you bring her to yourself, you massage, you pendule her, you kiss her cheek, you kiss her forehead, you kiss her hands. Oh, you're my queen, you're there, you're that. She's relaxed, she's relaxed. She herself will be the one calling. In fact, in spite her body weakness, in spite her physical weakness, she will be the one calling you for sex. She'll be the one drawing you because you've done the real thing. You are attached to sexual things physically. She is attached to sexual things emotionally. When we understand this, sex will not be painful. That's number 3. Then number 4, if a woman is circumcised, we call it also female genital mutilation. If a woman is circumcised, there's the possibility of always having painful sex, always having painful sex, always having painful sex. So you have to do an extra foreplay on a woman that is circumcised. In fact, female genital mutilation are in 3 stages. There's the one that, one would say circumcision is just cutting off the clitoris, part of the clitoris, because it is assumed that when you cut off the clitoris of a woman, she's not promiscuous. She doesn't go into adultery. She doesn't seduce men anyhow. But it's a wrong thing. A physical mutilation does not stop a mental addiction. If a woman want to be a prostitute, she will be a prostitute. It has nothing to do with her physique. It has something to do with her mind, how she values herself, how she sees herself. So mutilating the clitoris has nothing to do with the sexual instinct of a woman. No, it's just a wrong mindset. It's a cultural taboo. It's a tradition that has been embraced, but that is wrong. But we have many women in all ages that even the culture still believe, the Asian culture, African culture still believe in this. And because they believe in that, they do it. Now, we have 3 stages of this genital mutilation, female genital mutilation. We have a stage where the tip of the clitoris is chopped off. Such a woman might not really need an extra overwork on the foreplay. But there is another one that the clitoris is removed to the base of the organ. They just chopped it off. They do this while the baby is still below 1 month. They chop it off. Now, with that one, you are definitely going to have extra time of foreplay with such a woman. Then there is this one that the entire hood to the root, to the source of the clitoris is just got chopped up, and they chopped it up even to the part of some of the organ of the vulva, the labia minora. They chop it off also. So that woman, you will see a big scar in the area of the where the clitoris organ is being. They just chop, as if you take a shovel and shovel something off. They even cut it off to the labia minora. Even in some part of the labia minora, it's actually a horrible sight. Such woman will now have a big scar there. In fact, most of those women, they have to go through cesarean section during childbirth, because even whatever the level of labor, because that place has a scar formation, the tissue there cannot expand. They cannot expand. So during labor, you see irregular tear during foreplay, during labor. So most of them go either for cesarean section, or they have to give them bilateral episiotomy, so that they cut them here and there, so that to release the place, so that the head of the baby, which is almost the biggest part of the body of the baby, should be able to come out. Now, when a woman has this, there was always going to be a painful sex if the husband does not take time to understand. And I jokingly ask husband, have you taken time to tell your wife, open up, let me see the structure, and get an internet or your laptop, put the structure of the vulva of a woman, and let's see which other structure is there and which other structure is not there, which one is available. I need us to know that. So with this one, if you can handle this one, we'll be able to handle what many women call painful sex. Now let me read this question from one woman and the answer I gave, and we'll call it a day today. And I need us to know, don't only listen to this, show it to others and subscribe to this channel. Every time you will see fresh video coming for you. Even you can join my family group. We have strictly for couple family group where we launch out videos. As soon as we launch that, at least I want to make sure that we're doing a weekly thing or a daily thing. As time goes on and as God helps us, so you can join the group, the family group, and also subscribe. Now let me read this. My husband's idea of foreplay and sex is taking off his clothes and lying in bed. He barely touches my breast, he barely does anything, and I have to be on top, and I have to be on top every time. He wouldn't discuss trying anything different or any other position. All he just wants, he lies down, I lie on the top. I don't know what else to do. If I want to have sex, it is either his way or no way. I find this so boring and it bothers me. Now, this is, I'm sorry to say, with all apology to men, this is a husband that is selfish. He doesn't understand the intricacy of sex. Sex, when it comes to sex, I normally tell husband, is maximum masculine control and maximum feminine satisfaction. It is when you satisfy your wife, when you start mourning, oh, I want more, don't go again. That's when you are a husband indeed on sex bed. It is not when you show us your prowess and you start trusting it. No, that's not being a sexual pro. When that woman is sexually satisfied, maximum masculine control and maximum feminine satisfaction. When this is there, then you will be able to say as a man, I have really, because the satisfaction of your wife makes the woman ask for more. Then you cannot show us your proudness to the east, your proudness to the west, to the north, to the south. That because she keep on asking for more. That's when you see second rounds, third round. In fact, by the time both of you are done, both of you are satisfied. Now let me answer to this. I can quite understand your predicament, madam. One aspect of your husband's behavior, beside your frustration, is that he's unaware of the pleasure he's missing after foreplay. From experience, I know that many men do enjoy variety of position, variety of places, variety of position, places, and also of wears, of attires. And they are not given to monotony. Many men do not with regard to sex. You must be a satisfying lover for your husband to you must be a satisfying lover for your husband to avoid foreplay. But I can assure you that it will improve if you draw his attention to the situation. You can write him a little letter expressing your disappointment and explaining your need for more stimulation or really more tricks for you to enjoy sex with him. Please, you do not have to stick with your feeling, and your complaint. Rather, talk about it. Tell him you crave for more stimulation, you crave for more positioning, you crave for more incentives. Let him know that women has a slower libido response than men, and penetrative sex alone rarely satisfies any woman, and it rarely helps any woman to produce orgasm. That is the truth of the matter. And I keep on telling husband that you are trusting in and Ichika does not help your wife to get into orgasm alone. It's actually the aftermath, the last straw that makes her get to orgasm. The first straw is foreplay. And in this foreplay includes a sensitive point. Ask her, Where are the points that you want me to touch that will make you more responsive? Some women like their breast being sucked. Some like it being caressed. Some like their clitoris being caressed. Some like to be kissed all over. Then when you do this, but that state time, you are put the woman in a state where by the time you're thrusting in and out, the clitoris already even normally grow in size, both length and in height, and it will match your penis. By the time you're thrusting in and out, you're actually rubbing on the clitoris, and before you know it, you are actually enjoying it, and she's also enjoying it. I'm going to go off for the day here. I want us to know that this is a video that's come to stay, and I want you to put your comment and talk to me and ask questions, share with others, and also subscribe to all our media outreach, social media outreach there. If you need any question, please ask me. My numbers, my emails, everything, they are available. Just look down under there. And it's been scrolled around. Thank you very much. I still remain your one and only bedroom instructor. My name is Funmi Akingabde. Thank you. Enjoy your marriage, and let me let you know, keep your marriage sex bed hot all the time. It's one of the ingredients that binds a marriage together. Your marriage will not fail. Thank you. See you next time. Bye for now.